You can say any bad word you want to say. Okay? Okay.
Doopy, doopy, ha ha, doopy, doopy, doopsies, doop, doopy, 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 doop, doop.
Tell me when you're done.
Okay. What the hell? 100.
Tell me when you're done.
I am done.
Oh, God. Oh,
Be still, be still.
okay.
Oh, he's hard.
There appears to have been a disturbance. Hey FlossTube, it's Christy with the Floss Bossin Cousins. Today is Tuesday, July the 14th, 2026, and this is FlossTube number 72. Wow, 72. I don't know how it's been in your neck of the woods, but it has rained and rained and rained. It has rained all day long. It rained all the way. It rained on me all the way to work. It has rained off and on all day long, and it rained on me on the way home, and it's raining again. So I told Alan, I said, he's eating tomato sandwiches for supper. So I said, I'm going downstairs and doing a floss tube because I have so much to show y'all. Not really stitching, but I have a lot of haul, and I have some finished, some frame pieces back that I cannot wait to show you. So let's see. Let's have a little light. You know, I was thinking, one day this week, it's been a while. I've had a lot of new followers. I want to say around 40 something away from 8,000 subscribers. So if you're not already a subscriber, cost you nothing. Please like and subscribe and tell a friend about my channel. So it helps with the more views and comments. I am a monetized channel, and it helps with postage for the giveaways. And I do have those giveaways ready from the last time. I told y'all after my whip parade that I was gonna come back that week, and that didn't happen, and you know, life gets to lifing. But they have also took down my random comment picker that I've always used, so I've had to resort to something else, and I'm not used to it, but it's okay. I got it figured out, and I have the winners drawn, and we'll have some more giveaways for the next video. So, but what I was going to tell you is that if you're new here, my cousin Callie, Ilbert, and I started this FlossTube channel in April of 2023. It's something that we had talked about. She was an avid cross stitcher. I was an avid cross stitcher, and we had batted it around. And one day we used to talk to each other every morning on the way to work. I said, okay, we're going to do a floss tube this weekend. She's like, okay, you know. So we did, and it just kind of sprung from there. And if you are new here, Callie, I said I wasn't going to do this. Okay, my light's trying to be funky. As I was saying, my cousin Callie and I started this FlossTube in April of 2023. And that's where the name Floss, Bossin Cousins come from. And last July, Callie had a stroke, and she hasn't been able to do a FlossTube with me since then. And I don't know if she will come back. I don't know. She don't know. And I have addressed this one time, but I'm going to address it one more time. Please don't ask in the comments, can she just come and see it? She's not a monkey to put on display, and I would never ask her to do that. I would never expect her to do that. If you're not satisfied with just me, I guess you can just go watch somebody else. I don't know what else to tell you. I try to give updates on Callie when I know something new, but it's just the same. That's all I can tell you, is it's just the same. So I do ask that instead of asking to see her, if you'll just pray for her, that would be greatly appreciated. Now, since that's out of the way. That's how Floss, Bossin Cousins came about. It was Callie and I to start with, and now it's just me. And I hope and I pray that one day she'll be back. I really, really do, because I miss her so very much. I miss talking to her every day. Trust me, I miss her a lot more than y'all do. Okay. What have I been stitching on? Oh, let me tell you. Back up. We are in Alabama. We live in Fayette County, Alabama, which is just north of Tuscaloosa County. I actually live on the Fayette-Tuscaloosa County line, and Callie lives on the Fayette-Walker County line. So we've both always lived in Alabama. We were born and raised here. Her dad and my mom were brother and sisters, and she lost her dad in, oh boy, 2000 and maybe 11, and I lost my mom in 2021. So if you want to go back and watch our first videos where we talk about our grandmother, Granny Sands, and tell funny family stories, but there was 7 of the kids, of Mother and Uncle Luke's. They were 7 of those siblings, and my mother was the youngest, and I don't, maybe Uncle Luke, Uncle Lewis, Uncle Luke, Uncle Fred, Aunt Nell, Uncle Ted, Aunt Ruthie, and Mama. No, wait. Uncle Lewis, Uncle Luke, Uncle Fred, Aunt Nell, Uncle Ted, Aunt Ruthie, and Mama. Okay, that's it. But Mama was the baby of the bunch, and out of all 7 of those siblings, there's only 2 still living. So, which is Uncle Ted and Aunt Ruthie. But we used to have a very big family, and we always got together at least one time a year. And it was always the Saturday after Christmas. If Christmas fell on Friday, then you was having the Sands Christmas on Saturday. So we always used to do that. And since a lot of the siblings have passed away, we've quit that. So, but we had a lot of cousins, and there was always something going on. So she and I both were very blessed to have such a big extended family. But I am married. I have been married to my husband, Alan, since 2015. We just celebrated our 11th anniversary, July the 4th. Yes, we got married on July the 4th. And I have a daughter, Whitney, and she is 34. Just turned 34 last month. And Alan has a daughter, Haley, that is 37. 30, I think 37, be 38 in January. And then he has a son, Matt, that is just turned 36 last week. So, yeah, I think Haley is 37 because I think there's like 17 or 18 months in between her and Matt. And we have 3 grandchildren. Whitney has Lorelei, she is 12, and Cable, which y'all will hear me refer to him as Muso, and I call Lorelei Pumpkin. Cable is 5. And we have Whitley, which is Matt's daughter, and she is 8. So we have 3 grandchildren, and I have a bunch of pets. We have 2 cows, we have a donkey, we have 2 mini horses, and we have a black lab, a cane corso, 3 shih tzus, and a cat. So we have a lot of animals, and if Alan would let me, we would have a lot more. He says he's the one that has to take care of them, which, yeah, so. But they all 3, even the cane corso that he comes in at night usually. His name is Zeus the Moose, and they all want to sit in Alan's lap in the recliner. He says it's because I've always got something in my lap stitching. So, this is really going to get on my nerves. But we love animals, and he'll gripe and piss and moan about it, but he loves them too, and they love him. But I work 2 jobs. I left my job that I had been at for 5, almost 6 years back in October, and went back to the job that I had previously been in for 15 years. And now I do both. I work with my new job during the day, Monday through Friday, 7 to 4, and I work the other job at night. I usually only go up there once or twice a week, and then I do a lot of work from home, but still, it's a lot. Yesterday morning, I got up at 4:15. I left here at 6 because I work an hour from where I work in Jasper. I work at Drummond Coal Company. And I got up at 4:15, left at 6, got to work at 7, didn't take a lunch yesterday, so I worked 9 hours at Drummond, and immediately went from there to Kari, which is about 15-20 minutes from Jasper, further away from home, to Central Drill, and I worked till after 9 o'clock. It was no, it was a little bit before 9, because when I got home, it was about 10 minutes till 10. So, I'm very tired today, and I came this close to talking myself out of doing a floss tube, but I want to show y'all my pictures that I got back from the framer. One of my friends, Miss Kathy, she and her husband go to South Carolina to see family, and she so graciously picked them up for me, and I met her Saturday morning in Coleman and got them from her. So they are gorgeous. I can't wait to show them to y'all. But I was trying to think if there was anything else I needed to recap. I can't think of anything. So let's get into what I've been stitching. Let me show y'all my book of days. My last floss tube was June the 29th. So I'm not too far off the 2-week mark. But I finished out my June stitching. And then I moved over to July. And I have stitched every day. Now last night, granted, I did not put but maybe one thread in. And then I went to bed. I did stay up till probably, because when I got home, we had cooked supper Sunday night. And I ate a little bit of leftover chicken last night. And I did see it and put one thread in. So at least I could say I stitched a little bit. So, but I have only been working on 4 things since my last floss tube. But let me show y'all what I've been doing. All right, my first one is Pledge of Allegiance by Plum Street Samplers. And this is a sale that Tara Sullivan, Sully Stitches, and I are hosting, and it is the hashtag Back to Homeroom sale. And we started it on May the 1st. And I'm doing mine on 36 Count Kenneth by Grace Notes. And I'm using all the called for floss except, no, I'm sorry. I am using all the called for floss. So, this is what I have gotten done on it. And no, I did not iron it, but I'm almost to the bottom. And then I've got to do the other side of the border. So it's coming along pretty good. I've got a little bit more border. I've got a hanging thread, I think, right there. But I've got a little bit more border to do, and then do the other side. So that's that. All right. My second whip that I have been working on, I don't have the chart in my iPad, is upstairs, is Come In My Little Pretties by the Primitive Hair. One of my friends loaned it to me to stitch, and I'm doing it on 36 Count Iced Violet by Number 12 Stitch Co. And I'm using all the called for DMC. And this was one of the ones that I was telling y'all that I had to fill in the rest of her arm and then her dress. And I have worked on it. I've been taking it to work, and during lunch, I'll put a few stitches in, or if I'm sitting in the drive-thru at CVS or somewhere, I'll put a few stitches in. So I am working on getting her arm filled in and down here. So I hope to have her finished soon. The next thing that I have worked on is Be a Friend by Needlework Press. And I'm doing it on 36 Count Spindrift by Cedar River Linen. And I'm using all the called for floss, which is Classic Color Works. And this is what I've gotten done on it. All right, and the last one that I have been working on is Peace on Earth by the Shakespeare's Peddler. And this is a sale hosted by Stitchy Linda, and I believe Chrissy, Finally a Farm Girl, is hosting also, and it is the Peaceful Summer Sale. And I am doing mine on, let me find my card. I'm doing mine on 36 count hot chocolate by Grace Notes, and I'm using all the called for floss. And this is what if y'all follow me on Instagram, right there's the edge. And right there's my fabric. I grossly screwed that up. But I have enough room, so that's all that matters. There is a single strand border, I guess that's what you would call it, that goes around here. I don't know if I'm going to put that on there or not. Oops, sorry. But that's what I have gotten done on it so far. I've really enjoyed this stitch, and I love this fabric, so those are the 4 things I have worked on since I saw y'all last. I'm trying to put everything back up where it goes in the bag, so when I get finished, I can go upstairs and chill and get this uploaded, maybe, if the weather cooperates. I just heard it thunder, so I'm downstairs in the basement, but I just heard it thunder, so we'll see. So let me get my mess cleaned up, and then I'm going to come back and show y'all my framed pieces. I'll be right back. All right. My first frame piece, and I'll try to put in a picture of the chart, but it is Matter in Hand by Jeanette Douglas, and I done it on 32 count Cream and Sugar by Fiber on a Whim, and I used all the called for colors except it called for red, Week Style Works Red Pear, and I subbed it out for DMC 3722, and it called for Weeks Dye Works, I can never pronounce, sanguine, and I subbed it out for DMC 407. And this is it. Oh, I was so pleased with how that turned out, and that frame is gorgeous. Alan asked me Sunday, he said, "You want me to hang these pictures?" I said, "You can't hang them yet till I do a FlossTube." So I know he won't want to do it tonight, but I'll get them hung up. But I love that. Oh, I'm so pleased with it. I'm so, so pleased. All right. And the next one, if you've been watching, then in August of 24, I had to have my Rottweiler, Grizz. I had to have him put to sleep, and I had started this sampler in 23. It was the New Year's Eve 12 by 12, and I had started it then, but I hadn't really done anything to it, and I had pulled it out and saw the verse, and I thought, I'm gonna do this for my Grizz. So this is for Where Your Treasures Are. Oh, that's that light. And this is by Abby Rose Designs. And I'm stitching it on 32 count Milk and Honey, and I used all the called for floss. So I'm try to get, let me see if I can do this. Maybe that'll help with the glare a little bit. I love how that turned out. All right, the next one is American Welcome by Plum Street Samplers, and I did it on 32 count vintage country mocha. And I did change some colors. It called for color and cotton, I believe, and I changed it to Classic Color Works. If you want that, if you want this conversion, if you'll shoot me a message on Instagram. I'm much better at checking messages there than I am on Facebook. This was hashtag American Welcome Sal 2024. And I did it with Joy, the Carolina Stitcher, Lara at Textilly Crafts, AES 1889 on Instagram, Callie and I, and then Cindi, the Scrappy Chick, and the Pokey Needle. So this is American Welcome. I'm telling you, I have a terrible glare, whether I have the light on or I don't have the light on. So just don't look at my mess behind me or in front of me or behind me or wherever. But this is it. I'm so glad to have that framed. Maybe if I pull it back here, but maybe you can see it. And just a few more. And this is Ann Richardson by My Sister's Samplers. My Sister's Samplers. I did it on 32 count Little Bunny by XJU Design, and I used all the called for silk. And this was Kari Tiger Lily. This was her birthday sale. And this was her color conversion. And don't look, because I broke a nail and my nail people has been on vacation. I called them today, and they can't get me until Thursday. So it is what it is. Just look at that broke nail. I love that one. This was my Blessing Sampler in 2025, and it is A Bit of Spring by Blackbird Designs, and it's on 36 count Gingerbread Latte by Grace Notes Fabrics, probably one of my favorite fabrics ever. And I did make some changes on the floss. If you are interested in it, shoot me a message. But this is A Bit of Spring by Blackbird Designs. One more, guys. This one, I've had it for a while. And my daughter told me the other night or the other day, Sunday, I guess, when I was showing her, I lost my shoe under the table. This was her favorite. Of course it was. But this is Spring Chickens Pin Keep, and it is on a 28 count vellum Lugana, and I used all the called for threads. And there she is in all her big, beautiful glory. So I'm pretty excited. I've got 6 new pieces to hang on my wall. Yay! Okay. So, let me get my foot under me. Okay. I have been watching some FlossTubes, and I have 3 new ones to put y'all on. If you want to go check them out, I think you'll really enjoy all 3. The first one is the elementary stitcher. Her name is Michelle, and I think she may have 8 or 9 videos out. I'm telling you, I could listen to her speak for days. Her voice, she is an elementary school teacher, but her voice is so soothing. Like, she's just so calming. Oh, I just loved it. Oh, I just loved it. So I watched her, and a shout out to her husband, because she told me he did her the editing of her videos, and they are great. He does a great job. So great job, Mr. Elementary Stitcher. Good job. Alan wouldn't even, he wouldn't even know where to start. He's never watched one of my FlossTubes because he don't know where they're at. Yeah, he said that. So, and the next one that I watched, I met this sweet lady at the Spring Mingle hosted by Lindy Stitches. It is a virtual online retreat, and we were in the same stitchy room. And we found out very quickly that we both love purple, and she is now my purple sister. So go check out Lisa at Mrs._Curry's_classroom. Mrs. Curry's classroom. And her FlossTube, she has one out. It's great. She does beautiful work. Beautiful work. The next, I loved her video. I could relate to her so much, and I busted out laughing within the first 5 minutes because she's talking about her cat's butthole, and that is something I would say. I busted out laughing, and I thought, well, this is it. I found my person. She cracked me up. I loved it. She did a whip parade. She has some beautiful things. So y'all go watch Megan at the Resting Stitch Face. Very good. Very, very good. So those are 3 new FlossTubes that y'all can go check out, and show them some support. Like their video, comment, subscribe. You know, we're all out here just trying to make it through life, so just do it. Okay, I had mentioned that I met Lisa, Mrs. Curry's classroom, at the Spring Mingle. Well, Lindy Stitches is doing another, and I actually have an order from her, and I'll hold the card up when I get to it. But she is doing another virtual retreat this coming up weekend, and it's called the Midsummer Stitch. And I want to say, just for the basic entry fee, it's $15 and some tax. I think it's $15. And I'm not sure, because normally they're like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and for some reason it's saying that this is Saturday and Sunday. So I've got to do some investigation and see if it starts on Friday or if it starts on Saturday. So if I figure it out before I post this video, I'll try to put it here somewhere. So, but it's a great way to meet people. You're going to be sitting there stitching anyway, so why not do it with people that may be your friends? There is so much. It's so fun. And if you don't know, if you don't ever try it, you won't ever know. So, let's see. I think that's it. Y'all ready to get into some haul, or y'all want to do the giveaways first? Okay, we'll do the giveaways. All right. The first giveaway was Pressed Flowers by Kim Deal, and it is a quilt pattern, and these are donated by the Fat Quarter Shop, and I encourage you, they send a package every month with giveaways, so if you need something, I encourage you to purchase from them. I'm not saying just purchase from them, but show them some love, because this is something they do that they do not have to do, and it's very appreciated. So the winner of Pressed Flowers is at Sandrita, Sanderida. Congratulations. The next one is Circlets by It's So Emma, and it is also a quilt pattern, and it goes to at Debbie's Look, I'm just gonna put the things in there. Congratulations. The next one is Biscuits. It's a quilt pattern, and it goes to at Rosemary Vines 215. Congratulations. The next is Scrappy Americana Flag, and it goes to at Joanne Fry HD7NI. Congratulations. And the next is the Sewing Machine Cross Stitch, and it goes to at Robin Van Wingerden -I3I. Congratulations. The next is Zinnia's, and it goes to at Made by Anna, AWNA. Congratulations. And then the last one, and man, I love this one, is Americana Trio. It goes to at Longfellow Stitcher. Congratulations. You are the winner of any of these prizes. I ask that you please send me an email at, and I'll put that down below, flossbossincousins@gmail.com. Provide me with the chart. Tell me the chart you won and give me your mailing address, and I will get these mailed out. I usually try to get them mailed out the next day after I receive your email, but I will get them mailed out if you email me this week, I'll get them mailed out this week. So, congratulations to all the winners. Now, let me get the giveaways for next time. So, hold, please. All right, I'm back. All right, let's do these giveaways. These all came from the Fat Quarter Shop. And I still have a huge laundry basket, and I'm going to start pulling from that. My daughter and my daughter's friend, Leah, that has recently taken up cross-stitching, and I'm so excited to have somebody locally that I can talk stitching with, and helping her learn, and it's just been so much fun. They are going to help me organize my craft room because it's a little overwhelming, to say the least. But yet, when you see my haul, you're going to think, and next time will be just as bad because I can't stop. But anyway, let's get to these giveaways. We'll talk about my problems another day. Right. Okay, the first giveaway, if you're interested in this one, comment the number 1. It is a quilt pattern, and it is Birdsong by Lori Holt. If you're interested in it, comment number 1. The next one, comment number 2, is Simply Sweet quilt pattern. If you're interested in it, comment number 2. The next one is another quilt pattern, and it's Aster Trails. Comment number 3. And if I quilted, I really like this one. It's called Great Granny Squared. If you're interested in it, comment number 4. So whoever wins this, make me a quilt, okay? California King. Yeah, that's it. All right. The next one is number 5. If you're interested in it, comment number 5. It is Silent Night. Because we are stitching Christmas in July. Number 6 is Honeybee Garden. And number 7 is Pins and Pincushions. So if you're interested in any of those, comment the number and I'll announce the winners on the next FlossTube. Okay, I wanted to remind everyone the invoices have went out for Stitch South, and we have a few that have not paid for their spot. So we are going to start pulling from the wait list. So if you are on the wait list for Stitch South, be on the lookout in your email. It will be from stitchsouth@gmail.com, stitchsouthllc@gmail.com, and I'll put the email address there. And if you want to be added to the wait list, all you need to do is send either myself at Stitch Spender, I'll put it here, or at Stitching Holly Hogue. Send us a message on Instagram, and we can send you the link to sign up for Stitch South. I will also try to remember to put it in the show notes below. So we do have a few spots left, and we're going to cut that off at the end of this month. We're going to pull from the wait list, and if there's any spots left, you may be the lucky one and grab a spot. We are going to have such a good time. We had such a good time last year, and we're going to have an even better time this year. So if you want to come to the Dirty South, come on, we'd love to have you. We have some great things planned, and I can't wait. It's a lot of work, but it is so worth it. So we have some exciting news coming for y'all about market. So you will, if you are coming to Stitch South, you will be the first to know, and it will benefit you greatly. So if you have any questions, you can always reach out to myself or Holly, and you can also email us. We check it daily, Holly, me, Todd. So if you want to be a part of that, we would love to have you. Okay, let's get into this haul. But first, I want to tell y'all, I have decided, because obviously I'm not going to stop buying. I'm just not. So what I want to do from now on is I would like for you to comment below and give me the name of your favorite Stitchy store. And whoever gets the most votes in my comments, whoever's name is mentioned the most in the comments, I will purchase from that store and give a review on what I got, how fast the shipping was, all the things. So from now on, this will be my little corner of YouTube, because like I said, I'm not going to stop buying stuff, obviously. I'm just going to keep piling it up until I die, and then Whitney and Leah and Holly will have to deal with it, I guess. But that way, I hadn't got it because I just ordered from there today, but I will tell you about it next time because I should have it by then. I happened upon a store that I had never heard of today. And when I tell you that they blew my socks off when I went to their website, see, even the light, it blew its socks off too. I was so pleasantly surprised. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to tell y'all about it. If I didn't get scammed, which I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Because I know how to get there if I need to. But anyway. I can't wait to tell y'all about it. But let's get into this haul. All right. Let's see. Don't you love when you get something that says damaged and it's your cross stitch? Me too. This is actually from Lindy Stitches. And Michelle, the elementary stitcher, she caused this purchase. So I'm going to go ahead and blame it on her because she caused this purchase. But let me show y'all. This is Lindy Stitches, the Midsummer Stitch. It says July 18th and 19th, which is Saturday and Sunday. But I don't know. I'm still going to have to look into that. If you want to take a screenshot of that, which, of course, the spring mingle has already passed. And then there will be another one in September. And then the Jingle Ball will be in December. So take a screenshot of that. But I ordered Barbara Anna's All Creatures Great and Small from Lindy Stitches. It came super quick. I did not order the floss, and I realized when the chart got here that it is in Anchor Floss. So I had to get online and Google conversion. I'm going to do it in DMC. And I also ordered a piece of 40 count vintage country mocha to stitch it on, because she's a big girl. But I also ordered a new scroll rod thing this week, and I'll show it on the next video because I hadn't got it yet, but I'm hoping that I can put it on this and just keep it on it and, you know, do all the things. But I keep all of my things that I get in the original package because I'd never be able to tell you where I got it if I didn't. This Nana Jody 7 on Instagram had a bag sale, and guess who set an alarm and snagged her 2 bags? Look how pretty. Did I need it? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Did I get it? Absolutely did. Oh. Oh, she sent a Plum Street chart. It's henpecked and it says enjoy or pass along. Thank you so much. I don't know if I have this one or not. We'll see. This thing is driving me crazy. I said I wasn't gonna let it. And then I got this one. Oh, isn't that pretty? Gosh, it's so pretty. All of her bags are quilted and they all come with a little needle book with a button and oh, how pretty. Thank you so, so very much. And I got my color and cotton. So if you're in the color and cotton color wheel of the month, quarter, whatever it is, don't look if you hadn't saw yours. But when I tell you, I wish I could order a bolt of this. I love it. It is Sweet Pea 36 count. That is coming off a little more neon-y than what it actually is. It is gorgeous. Gorgeous. So I got that. My garbage can is fixing to run over in the floor. And I got this off of the D-Stash group. It is a Clay by Kim needle minder. I think I got one more. I don't know if I did or not. And I ordered this from Millennial Fabrics, and this is ABC 123 Sampler by With Thy Needle and Thread. And then I got this, the Digi Stitchery. I don't know what that, let me pull it out. Sorry for the crinkle. I got this piece of fabric. It's 36 count. It's called Parchment, but it's by the Digi Stitchery. Let me put this, hold this up there. Oh, that's cute. Let me show y'all the back of it. And I got this from Sarah at Millennial Fabrics. This is my weakness. I'm just gonna tell you. It is my weakness. Every week I set an alarm for Clay by Kim so I can get me a Alan said the other night, he was in Jacksonville, Florida, Thursday night. And my phone starts ringing at 7:01. And I am frantically trying to win me, well, not win, but frantically trying to purchase me a dragon. And I called him back and I said, Alan, you know that you do not call me at 7:01 on a Thursday night. He said, oh, I'm sorry. Was you doing a FlossTube? I said, Alan, it's Thursday night. It's 7 o'clock. He said, oh, you was dinosaur hunting. No, honey, I wasn't dinosaur hunting. I was trying to purchase me a dragon. He will say that I'm buying a dinosaur every time. Every time. Okay. And I had to have some thread the other day, so I went on 123 Stitch. They have very fast shipping, in my opinion. And they had their blackbirds on sale. So I bought the ones I didn't have, or that I don't think I have. If I do, it's y'all's game. So I got It's Spring Fever. I got The Last Ripe Berries. I got The Light Upon the Lawn. I got Pleasure of the Fleeting Year. And I got Sing a Song of Seasons. So I got those. Now, I'm out of control. Just plain and simple, out of control. That one is so pretty to me. So pretty. That one. And I was going to show y'all. Let me see if I can get this back on. They're so tight sometimes. I can't put it back on. But they always come in this little box, or in a box, and they're wrapped with her. And she always writes thank you. I mean, she should. I'm paying her mortgage probably. But keep doing it, girl. You keep doing it, I'll keep buying. Then I got this one. And this one. I love pink and I love yellow. Oh, that's so pretty. And I got some Floss from 123 Stitch. Just some classic color works that I didn't have. And I bought this. It is a kit by Paisley and Polka Dots. And I'll try to put a picture of it because I haven't took it. I'm not going to take it out of the shrink wrap until, but I'll try to put a picture of it. And the chart that I'm going to put in it is by Crafty Blue Bonnet. And I'll try to put a picture of it also. But It is the cutest thing. So I'll put a picture. All right. Oops. And then the other day, I get this sweet, sweet card. And it says, thinking about you and sending a smile your way. From Miss Nancy, the Disorderly Stitcher. And she sent me, let me get it pulled out. The Peacock Unicorn, the pub chart that I showed last time. She sent me a floss drop and or floss drops and a floss ring. But here it is. So when I kit it up, I'll have all the stuff to go with it. Thank you so much. Sweet, sweet lady. I met her at StitchCon. Nancy, was it last year or year before last? I can't remember. Maybe last year. I can't remember which year it was, but I met her at StitchCon, and sweet, sweet lady. Thank you so much, Nancy. Okay. Hold, please, while I get all this junk out. Okay. I think my blood pressure's up. Sugar. Okay. I'm almost through, I promise. That's my, I think, that's my last clay by Kim. I think I should only have 4 because I might have 5. Anyway, since I did my last FlossTube. I love that yellow. Just stacking them up over here, stacking them up. And I ordered, or I got these on the D-Stash group. I got Not Forgotten Farm, Little Stitches Handwork Club, and it's April, May, June of 2013, and it's called Strawberry Basket. I got Holiday Hoopla by Brenda Gervais. And I got Mother's Honor Dew by Blackbird Designs. And those came off of the D-Stash group on Facebook. I ordered this from 123 Stitch. And it is Peacock and Pomegranate by Cottage Garden. And these I got on I got them on Etsy. Let me see if she put a card in here. It's Needlepoint with Lizzie Claire on Etsy. And this is a needle minder, and it says, most definitely not all in a row. That's so cute. And I bought this for Leah because she has a daughter, and her name is Dallas. And Whitney, my daughter, Leah calls her Dilly Dally. And this one says, sorry I'm late, I was dilly dallying. So I got this needle minder for Leah, for her her little dilly dally. And I got this. It's a My Big Toe needle minder. I think it came from 123 Stitch, but it has a cow on it. So cute. And I've got this piece of 36 count Periwinkle by Weeks Dye Works. It looks dark, but it's in person, it's almost like a denim, like a lighter denim color. So pretty. Okay, I think that's it, guys, except I did have some Happy Mail. I got 2 of them, I think, is in my work bag. I got a thank you from Miss Ida, because she won one of our giveaways. And then I got a thank you from Miss Connie. She also won one of our giveaways. Look at that cute pig. So thank y'all. Y'all don't have to send me a thank you card, but I sure do appreciate it. It's nice to get something in the mail, which I get plenty in the mail, but it's nice to get something in the mail besides bills. So, let me see. Alan and I have been watching The Guardian on Paramount. It is an old show, like 2001, 2002, and 2003. It's 3 seasons, and it is great. It is so good, and we're on the 3rd season, so I know I'm going to be sad when it's over. And I started today. I think there are 8 episodes. There is a new Little House on the Prairie on Netflix. Yes, run and watch them because they are good. I'm going to be sad when it ends too. But it does make me want to go back and rewatch the old one. I love Little House on the Prairie. Love it. And this one is really, really good. And I've also been watching 2020 on Hulu. And when I tell you that they are some crazy folks in this world, believe that. You might think I'm one of them, and that's okay. But they some folks crazier than me. Now, that's the truth. Yeah. So, and I have been thinking about my whips and what I need to do, and I don't know what I need to do. But I was watching Lord, it just flew right off the top of my head. Lady Huzzah, and she was talking about a palette cleanser for, you know, in between big, or a break from big projects. Honey, I need my mouth washed out with soap because I've got, I know 2, if not 3 things coming that I am absolutely going to start. If I never finish them, oh well. I am sick of worrying about it. I'm going to stitch what makes me happy. And if that means I've got 427 whips, then so be it. But you know what? It is what it is. So I hope that you all have a very blessed week, the rest of your week. I hope if you're needing rain, you're getting it. If you're not, you're not. I hope that everything is just going the way you would want it to go. Because regardless of everything that's going on, we are all truly blessed. If we looked for the blessings instead of what's wrong, I think we would look a whole lot different. And I have to tell myself that every single day. So look around and look for the blessings in your life, because I promise you, they are many. I love you all. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for spending time with me. And until next time, bye.